find a moment to spare. It's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Beautiful Minds with Work. And I'm Rupinder, your host for today, joined by Sri Nihal Tammana, founder of Recycle My Battery. You might be astonished to see such a young founder in front of you. So let me tell you that he is the founder of a non-profit organization, Recycle My Battery. He's helping in creating awareness about the recycling of the batteries, collecting, recycling them, making the people aware about like its impact on the environment. Doing all these works not only for our generation but also for the future generations. So, Sri, welcome to Beautiful Minds.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right. So let's quickly start with this thing that, how has the journey been?
Okay, so let me talk about my journey to cover this question. So, uh, I was 10 years old. It was my birthday. So I was
Okay.
sitting beside my dad to watch the news. My dad said, since I was 10 years old and I was becoming a younger adult, I had to be more and more concerned with what was going on around the world. So that was why I sat beside my dad to watch the news. And then a story was displayed on the news, which devastated me. A
Oh.
lithium-ion battery completely exploded in a waste disposal plant in California, which is a state in the United States. It caused unimaginable damage. It costed millions of dollars worth of damage. I clearly remember watching all the chaos and everything occur on the day of my birthday, and they were super scary to see. So after I saw this incident occur on the news, I felt very, very angry that nobody is even taking action after seeing something very devastating and heartbreaking like this. And I also felt very sad that our Mother Earth had to go through all this pressure, which was being caused by humans. So this is why I started my organization, Recycle My Battery, to bring awareness and also to provide free battery bins to all of the people so they can get a chance to recycle their used batteries properly to make our beloved Earth a better place to live.
Right. That's really
That is how I
profound of
started.
you. Yeah.
This is how I started Recycle My Battery.
Mm-hmm. So why like the batteries? Why only batteries?
Okay, so this is what many people have asked me in the past. So if we compare this to plastic recycling and trash recycling, around 40% of the people know about plastic recycling. And more than 60% of the people know about trash recycling. But did you know that only 1% of the people around the world know about the battery recycling process? And also, more than 15 billion batteries are carelessly thrown away each year worldwide. After doing the research and learning about these two facts, this is how I realized I have to start researching batteries and I have to start concentrating on batteries. Just 1% of the people around the world is such a low number compared to the 40% and 60% of people who know about plastic recycling and trash recycling. So yeah, that's how after doing research, that's how I realized that I have to focus on batteries.
Right. So once you started, how was the response of the people around you?
So okay, so first, people didn't even know about the battery recycling process. So initially, before I started the organization, I did a small study on 20 people to see if they were recycling their batteries properly. 18 people, 18 people said that they didn't know about this process. And then 20 people, 22 people said that they knew about this process, but they were just not getting time to recycle their batteries properly. So they were throwing their batteries in the trash. Like not getting time, work, etc. So that's how I realized that not that many people knew. And also, after people learned about the battery recycling process, and after we explained to the people, then after they learned, they started supporting the organization. They really supported us, and they asked their kids to join our organization as the future. We rely on the future generation, and also they started spreading awareness to even more people to grow our organization to bring down the 15 billion batteries being thrown away each year worldwide to make our beloved Earth a better place to live. So
Absolutely.
first, they didn't know.
Yeah.
To summarize this all up, at first the people didn't know, and then they were very supportive.
That's great. So, and how was the response of your friends? How were they like responding to your initiative?
In my opinion, this is very funny. So my friends, whenever I go to school, they call me Battery Boy because my nickname is Battery Boy for some reason. Because after I presented in front of the whole school, people just started calling me Battery Boy now. And my friends were very impressed after me starting this big initiative, and they also joined Recycle My Battery to start helping me out as well.
And how do you feel about it, kind of impact that you're making through this initiative of yours?
I feel very, very happy because okay, at first I feel very, very happy because so far we have recycled more than 195,000 plus these batteries, educated more than 4.5 million plus people, placed more than 300 plus battery banks around the United States of America, and educated over 280 plus kids. So that we have onboarded more than 280 plus kids to our organization. After seeing the stats and after achieving this much, I feel very, very happy. But I don't mean to be greedy or anything, but this is not sufficient. This is not enough. So 4.5 million plus people out of the 15 billion people on Earth is not even enough. It's just a small little portion. And also, 195,000 plus these batteries recycled is not enough as well. It's just a small little portion of the 15 billion batteries which are carelessly thrown away each year worldwide. So these are small little portions, in my opinion. I don't mean to be greedy or anything. But this is one step towards our dream. We have to onboard more and more kids to our organization, spread more and more awareness to even more people to build one step towards our dream. In a few years, I, as a team, hope to bring down the 15 billion batteries which are being thrown away each year worldwide to make our beloved Earth a better place to live.
Absolutely. And indeed, I think that you will be able to achieve this. And I really want, Sri, you to discuss the recent award that you received from Governor Jefferson's award. I want you to talk about that too.
So I recently won the New Jersey Governor's Jefferson Award gold medal. So before last year, I have gotten what honoraries, right? There's honoraries as well. So I got an honorary last year. I think you can see the award up there as well. So I have received a I was an honorary last year, and this year I was a medalist. So I was selected as medalist out of like 5 honoraries, and I have received the medal from the New Jersey Governor's Jefferson Award, and under environmental stewardship.
That's absolutely great. I
So
congratulate you for this.
thank you. So the category is environmental stewardship, and I have received a medal on that.
So, Sri, you're so young, you're just 13. So, other than this organization of yours, what else do you do?
Okay. So in my free time, other than this organization, I love environmental science, as you know. So I love like researching on environmental science, researching on used batteries, researching on plastic pollution and any climate change problem. Because I love environmental science and I want to make things right and make our Earth a better place to live. I'm also very fascinated with space science, and I want to become an astronomer when I grow up. I don't want to go to space because I'm very scared. So I want to become an astronomer and research space from Earth. I want to actually use a telescope, and I want to research new planets, find new planets, and name new planets. So I'm very fascinated with science and space science. So that's how I also read encyclopedias and space-related books whenever I'm free. As any other kid would do, I like to play video games. Obviously, I like to watch TV. I like to yeah. As I'm just like a normal kid. I like to do what every other kid does. But still, if you have free time, I still work on resetting my battery.
This is really good that you shared it because then, after watching you, other kids might also get this idea that they can play video games, they can play around, but still they can study all these things and they can
Yep,
take care of the environment. They should also be worried and conscious about environment. That's
that's
really
hundred
good
percent.
on your part.
That's a,
Yeah,
that's 100% true.
yeah. So environmental science you mentioned, like as you told, astronomy and all that. So, what about languages and all?
Can you repeat that again? I think you're disconnected.
Okay, okay. I was asking you any other subject you want to mention, any other like area you are so interested in, languages or something.
Sure. So my two favorite subjects are math and the science because I like
Okay.
science because I'm very fascinated with astronomy and space and biology and all that stuff. So I like science and I like math because the science relies on math. Physics, all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
relies on math. Right? So I like math as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, other than this, recycle my battery. What are other like plans of yours as far as some new initiatives are concerned? What are you planning?
Remember how I mentioned that only 1% of the people know about the battery recycling process? This is such a small number. We have to make things right. So I want to focus on battery recycling first and not move on to any other problem. But later on, my plan is to Like my plan is to make an eco-friendly battery which has 0% chemicals, because all battery chemicals are mined for. Did you know that? All the nickel, cadmium, and mercury, lithium, etc. These chemicals are mined for. So that's why mining also causes a big environmental impact. So this is why I want to stop mining, and I want to stop getting the chemicals. I want to stop people from getting chemicals and create a 100% sustainable, eco-friendly battery, which people can use so we can limit the mining and make Earth more sustainable. That's
Okay.
my future dream.
Hmm.
I'm still researching on the types of materials to use for the eco-friendly battery. That recently I've
Okay.
tested with the aluminum ion batteries and sodium ion batteries, but they're not working so far.
So
I'm
you
still
are
researching.
really, really very busy. Yeah. So let me ask you that, like you are a CEO, or like the founder, I mean, of course, a
Yeah.
CEO. So of this Recycle My Battery. So, like, what kind of challenges does it bring with it? Like being a founder, responsibility.
Everything is a challenge. Like I have faced challenges in the very beginning. All founders, all companies experience challenges. I know
Hmm.
one thing, and of which I believe in it: a failure leads to a success. So when you fail, it always leads to a success. That's what I always believe in. So let me like tell you about one challenge which I have experienced, so you can also like learn and experience the same type of challenge which I experienced. So you guys can learn about my personal life. It's okay. So the one challenge which I experienced initially after I collected the used batteries, I gave them at Staples and Home Depot. But after a few weeks of doing this non-stop, going to Staples and Home Depot, giving me hundreds of used batteries which I collect, Staples and Home Depot rejected me. They said that since it was becoming too much and I was giving too many batteries to them, they rejected me and they said that they would only accept less than 10 batteries every day. We shouldn't just go to Staples and Home Depot every day, just drive and give the batteries, right? So this is when I had to research a new organization as hundreds and hundreds of batteries were piling up in my car. So as I was doing research, I came across an organization called Caught to Recycle. So I asked them, and they said yes. And that's how we partnered with Caught to Recycle, the nation's largest battery recycling company in the United States and Canada. So if you ask me, a failure leads to success. Since we failed with Staples and Home Depot, and since they rejected us, it led us to partner with one of the biggest battery recycling organizations.
Really great. So before we wind up of today's session three, I just want to ask you that, like, some people are very afraid of challenges and taking up new initiatives, and you have already done it at such a young age. So what's your message to the world? What do you think that, like, what motivates you each day?
Okay. I'm going to talk about this in environmental ways. Remember, climate change is real. There are many, many problems which are occurring because of us, because of climate change. We have to make things right before 2100 because we have until 2100 to make things right. After 2100, I sees no future. Before 2100, there are many we have to act now before 2100 because we can solve the problems right now because after 2100 there's no way we can solve this. So there are many problems out there which you guys can solve. There's air pollution, water pollution, plastic recycling, etc. So you guys take a problem, start an initiative, and make things right. Only you guys can make a difference. I wanna. Here's my slogan: If I can make Earth a better place to live, you can. If you can make Earth a better place to live, we all can. Thank you.
Indeed, Sri, you are such a gem of a person, and the things you are doing at this age, some of us are not even able to do it once we reach 30s or 40s or 50s, even. So, I
I
really
agree.
congratulate you and your family for such big achievements on your part, and enjoy your journey ahead. And on behalf of Work TV here in India, we wish you all the best for your future endeavors and keep on doing the good work, keep on making this impact on the world. Thank you so much
Wait,
for joining me.
can I
Yeah.
tell all the people watching something? Like something, a quick
Yes, yes,
message.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So to everybody who's watching, I don't even know how many people are watching. So to everybody who's watching right now, if you guys have kids, please do enroll your kids in Research My Battery because only you guys can make a difference. We need more and more youth volunteers to join our organization to make things right and make our beloved Earth a better place to live. So if your kid is older than 5 years old or something, please do make sure to enroll them in Recycle My Battery because only all your kids can make a difference.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sri. It was great talking to you and looking forward to having more interactions in the future about your new plans and initiatives. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.